Oh, hello there everyone, my name is Simon, and today we're gonna take a look at this awesome game. I don't even know if this game is awesome because I've never seen it, but I'm still gonna say it's awesome. It's gonna be an awesome game between Mr. Sean Sheth Simon in the bottom right corner of this new map. I think, yeah, it's called Ohana. Oh my god, I knew one of the new maps. I knew it by name even. And as you already might have noticed, in the top left corner we have his opponent, who is EG IdrA, the Kraken, the macro machine, Greg. I don't know, he has a lot of nicknames, but it's Mr. Greg Fields, better known as EG's IdrA. As you can see, both players are already chatting it up quite a bit. I'm getting distracted by it a little bit because I'm trying to read it and cast at the same time. So what we want to do, we want to try ignore that. Good. That's good. So hope you guys enjoyed the graphics and the graphics that you're seeing right now on the screen. I've been working on that for quite a while, and I really wanna get it out there. Wanna see if it looks any better. So if you like it, please post it in the comment section and let me know what you think, because I've been working on that for quite a while. And the idea is that I actually make pictures, or I look up pictures of every player that I'm going to cast, so you guys have actually an idea of what you're looking at. Because most of the time players just stay players and they don't really become people. And what you gotta understand is that actually behind all those drones and behind this hatchery, there's actually a person. So yep, that's why I wanna start naming the players by their real name at the start of the game at least. And I wanna start off making like posting pictures at the start of the game and maybe at the end of the game as well, so you guys actually have a feel for what's going on. Oh well, that's just for the general introductions. Here we go, we have both players opening up with a hatchery first. This is pretty standard nowadays in Zerg vs Zerg, but still it's one of the riskier builds because it would lose flat out against any kind of early pool. Any pool that is basically before 10 supply, it would lose. You would lose your hatchery against, so probably the game as well with it. But since both players know each other, as you can see out of the friendly speech that they just had, they just talk to each other and they know each other, and it's ladder, so they both just want to practice. So I don't suspect any kind of cheese from them, and neither did they, so they both decided to go with hatchery first, following up with gas, following it up with a spawning pool. Both players doing the exact same build so far. Also, the hatcheries are pretty much at the exact same time, the overlord are at the exact same time, as well as the spawning pools. So nothing special going on just yet. We will probably see some deviation pretty soon though. I'm always excited to see if they're gonna pull off drones of gas after mining 100. As you can see, they mined about 70 each right now, 70, 80-ish. And I'm always curious if they're gonna pull off at 100 gas. Let's see if IdrA's doing it. Looks like IdrA's actually getting more gas. Oh no, actually he's just pulling off a little bit late. So what you see players do is mining 100 gas, then pulling drones off the gas mining and actually get the Zergling speed up as soon as they can. Because it's a really important upgrade. Let's see what Sheth meanwhile did. Looks like Sheth did pretty much the exact same thing. He also got his drones. Oh, he actually putting drones back on gas right now. Only 2 drones though, so that's a little bit interesting. Meanwhile, we see just some Zerglings being pumped right now by Liquid Sheth. Probably to counter the few Zerglings that are incoming right now by IdrA. Both Zerglings just bypassing each other, so not much going on just yet. Queen trying to defend. As you can see, this is the old before the newest patch actually. In the new patch, as you might not know, the Queen actually got a pretty huge buff, making the range a lot bigger on that Queen, so they can actually use some bigger range. So right now we see Liquid Sheth going for a baling nest. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we don't see any of that shenanigans going on just yet for IdrA. We also don't see a spine crawler, and really much we don't see anything. So, however, we do see a evolution chamber going down right now. So I expect IdrA will get a roach war in any moment right now, so you can actually pump a few. But actually on the production tab we see 20 Zerglings, 22 Zerglings in the make for Liquid Sheth. So we want to follow those Zerglings because, man, that's a lot of Zerglings on the early part of the game. He decided to pull all his larvae that he has all on Zerglings, and meanwhile we see just IdrA getting more and more drones up. Right now IdRA's just making more drones and he doesn't know anything about this. Right now he's gonna scout it with these scouting links, which is gonna be a big deal. Right now Sheth is just gonna move out. Because, you know, the longer he gives IdrA, the longer the time is that IdrA can prepare for his push. However, we see only 12 Zerglings right now, 16 Zerglings on the production tab for IdrA. And actually Sheth is taking the time to make banelings. So that's a little bit unfortunate. He could have gotten a lot more kills probably if he decided to go for with just pure links. But of course he can't know that. He can't know that that Greg's played that easy, or that greedy rather. So he's just playing it safe. Here the banelings come. The banelings are incoming, killing a bunch of Zerglings. See if he gets more Zerglings up or if he's just gonna be safe. The queen is about to go down actually, but he decides to go for the drones instead, which is probably going to be a really good choice because drones are very important in Zerg versus Zerg. So let's see. Right now, the game seems pretty even. It's it's actually 44 drones right now for Sheth, so it's not even at all. Sheth is pretty far ahead. Bailing right there, trying to prevent all kind of counter-attacking, and he's managing to. He will probably make a few Zerglings right now on the production tab. You can see he's making 20 Zerglings because he's scared of a big counter-attack by EGIdrA. But besides that, nothing much going on. I don't expect any counter-attack to do any damage right now, simply because Sheth is getting a lot of units up. Both players are just getting a lot of units up, but also morphing defensive banelings right now. And those defensive banelings are pretty much going to prevent any kind of early shenanigans. Or well, rather, it's not really early anymore, but yeah, you know what I mean. So right now we see Sheth having a lair already up. So what is a Roach Warren? He's also mining. Oh, he's only mining 3 gas. However, he got his 4th extractor already. Might indicate he's going for some Mutalisk or maybe some early Infestor play. Just getting the Roach Warren for safety purposes. But on the other side of the map, we already see a 3rd base finished for EGIdrA. And as you can see, he's queuing up a Spore Crawler right now. What this means is that EGIdrA is actually scared of Mutalisk right now. He just wants to save this 3rd base, and he doesn't know if Sheth is going for any kind of that kind of play. So what he wants to do is just play it safe, just get this Spore Crawler up just in case. And since Sheth is still only in 2 base, it is safe to do that kind of stuff. Sure, we see some counter-attacking going on with us now, but really it's not going to matter that much. However, we do see 47 drones for Liquid Sheth. Even though he is 1 base behind right now, he is 15 drones ahead, which is a really big deal. You see more units getting pumped by EG's IdrA because he's not sure what's going on. I know there's a lot happening always in Zerg vs Zerg, but it's already really confusing what's going on exactly. So we see a little bit of a counter-attack right now by EG's IdrA. EGIdrA wants to get a few drone skills, actually getting quite a bunch. And since Sheth is using his roaches to defend, they're just too slow to defend with this kind of stuff. However, we do also see an attack at the same time by Liquid Sheth. Liquid Sheth trying to kill off this queen, however it managed to survive with only 8 HP left. So that's a pretty big deal. Looks like we have a little bit of a pause right now in the game. We still don't see any kind of 3rd base up though for Liquid Sheth. It's gonna be pretty tough. He needs to either move out right now. It looks what he's gonna do. It looks like that's what he's gonna do. Excuse me. Because you know, the longer he waits, the harder it's gonna get. So right now we see Burrow on the production tab. We see Zergling speed, or Roach speed rather, about to finish. And actually, as soon as Liquid Sheth is moving out, we see a big Zergling counterattack by EGIdrA. EGIdrA is just going to try and move in right now, but I don't expect it's gonna do anything. Actually, he gets a big surround right here on the roaches, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think Sheth is going to be fine at defending this. Meanwhile, we see a big roach counterattack right here, going instantly for the 3rd base already. And the 3rd base looks like it's going to go down. There's not much that EGIdrA, excuse me, can use to defend this. And EGIdrA is just gonna lose this 3rd base, it looked like. Also losing a bunch of drones. And sure, he has Zerglings to counterattack this play, but it's not going to help. Sure, they have +1 armor, but +1 armor simply, yeah, it's okay versus roaches, I guess, but really countering roaches with only pure ling, it's gonna be really hard. As we see on the production tab right now, you see Burrow about to finish for Liquid Sheth, which is going to be making harassment just a little bit easier. But we don't actually see this hatchery dying just yet. Looks like Sheth made a pretty big mistake right here. Not going to do this, getting this hatchery kill, but it looks like he's going to get it right now. He's having a big counterattack right now of roaches, and as you can see, EGIdrA even pumping more and more drones, and that's not gonna work. Right, that's not gonna work. So I think Sheth, you just sent a few roaches over and just kill this hatchery. Come on, Sheth. Oh well, looks like he has plenty of stuff right now and he gets the kill eventually. But you know, I prefer playing it really safe like that. But you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now we see Sheth moving across the map, rallying more roaches, and right now he's using the burrow ability of the roaches to actually make them invisible. Well, at least EGIdrA has this overseer right now, but he would have making them invisible for EGIdrA, and then would heal up really quickly. As you can see, all the roaches are pretty much his max defense or max health right now. And he's putting on the ramp right now, which is gonna give him just a little bit of an edge. So this is game 1 in... Yeah, I actually managed to get hold of a few replays of those guys. So I'm gonna see how the other games look and if I'm gonna cast them. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!